been exceptionally well conditioned, so thank you ever so much. Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia. This is not working out. And the 17th Annual Conference of the National Institute of the Study of Transfer Students. We couldn't be more excited to welcome you here today. I'm not sure if you're aware of this or not, but this is our largest conference in 17 years by about 150 individuals. Now, what that tells me is that there are a lot of champions in this room that want to learn how to get even better at supporting our transfer students. So we are absolutely thrilled that you are here to do that with us today. The National Institute for the Study of Transfer Students has a vision. We envision a day when transfer is good. Like, it's a good thing, right? Like, we are really excited about that. We envision a day when transfer students have the knowledge they need, the support they need to reach their goals for completion or workforce development or whatever that is that lives for them, and that they can go confidently forward in that direction. We envision a day when that happens for all students, particularly those students that we know don't always have all the advantages, those students who are underserved, those students who don't have the transfer capital that they need to be able to progress, but have that drive and have that social capacity and folks to support them along the way. And those are the people that we are here to talk about today. We know that it's going to take each and every one of you in this place. So our mission is to ensure that professionals, administrators, faculty, people doing research, community members who are concerned are empowered to truly be champions on behalf of these transfer students. We've planned an incredible conference for you, and whenever we think about transfer champions, we're going to walk right into sharing some really good examples of those folks. But before we do, I want to say thank you to some very important individuals. We've got conference sponsors that you have seen going through on the screen, and we want you to be able to visit with them as you go out into the hallway over here throughout the course of the time that we're here together. We want to thank our conference volunteers. 40 plus of you had said yes to the call to support the conference, and we want to be very, very, very thankful to all of you. In addition to our on-site volunteers, many of you served as readers for our program or our awards, and we're grateful to you. It really and truly takes a complete village for us to put this conference together. There are some folks that I want to introduce you to as well. We are guided by an advisory board made up of professionals and stalwarts in the field of transfer, and if I could ask them to stand to be recognized at this time. Hey, hello. On page 5 in your program, you will see their photos, their affiliations, and you can learn lots more about them through your favorite search engine. So please please take advantage. Don't walk past them when you see them in the hall. Tap them on the shoulder. Ask them that burning question that you've always wanted to know because of something they've read, something they've published, something that they've talked about in one of their interviews. So please, this is a very accessible group. We want you to be able to reach out to them. We also have a wonderful group of students here. I don't know how many of you realize, but we host a transfer certificate program out of the University of North Georgia. And we have our very first cohort of students that I would like to invite to stand and be recognized today. These folks are taking postmaster's classes, and they are toward a certificate, but those classes can also then go towards an EDD in higher education, leadership, and practice. So we're very proud of this group, and they are seeing each other in person for the first time. So there's been lots of hugging and lots of giggling and all that good stuff. So when we talk about transfer champions, it's really important that we have time to recognize these folks. We know that there are transfer champions in this room, and we know that you all are working tirelessly. And we have some of your peers with us today who are being singled out for the work that they are doing. And they, in all honesty, are representing many of you sitting in this room right now. So as I kind of talk through this, if I could invite Alfred Herrera to join me on stage to facilitate this, we're going to take the opportunity to say thank you, welcome, and congratulations to our transfer champions.
I can still say good morning because it's morning in Los Angeles. But good afternoon. We're really excited to see all of you here. It is truly incredible to see so many of you focused on transfer because transfer is the answer, right? So, Again, my name is Alfred Herrera. I'm the Assistant Vice Provost, and I direct the Center for Community College Partnerships at UCLA, and have been a board member for a long time, and I'm happy to continue in this role because of the work that we do, which is much like the work that you do. So let me begin by announcing our awards. So the Bonita C. Jacobs Transfer Champion Award. Each year, NISTS recognizes exemplary transfer advocates who are positively influencing policies, practices, programs, and processes to benefit transfer students. Transfer advocates span a wide range of roles, responsibilities, and functional units, and their important work offers a compelling model of action for others striving to effect change on behalf of transfer students. So our first award is a Transfer Champion Award. The Bonita C. Jacobs Transfer Champion Award is the most prestigious award offered by the NISTS. It is named in honor of the founder of NISTS, who has played a significant role in advancing the national transfer conversation. Transfer champions have demonstrated exceptional advocacy and leadership on behalf of transfer students at the state or national level. Throughout their careers, they have significantly improved transfer student access, persistence, and success in areas such as policy, research, or advocacy. We're happy to award Debra Bragg, who is a Director of Community College Research Initiatives at the University of Washington in Seattle, who is also the founding director of the Office of Community College Research and Leadership at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, where she is also named an endowed university professor. She is currently leading a study of high-performing transfer partnerships with higher than predicted baccalaureate attainment rates for students of color and low-income students. Unfortunately, she was not able to be with us today, but I'm happy to ask Ling Ye to come up and accept the award on behalf of Dr. Bragg.
Good afternoon, NIS. I'm heartbroken not to be able to join you in Atlanta today. As some of you may have heard, Seattle is experiencing one of the worst winters on record. We've seen the biggest snowfall in February in over 100 years. So what's wonderfully fun for school children is incredibly disappointing for me. Please know that while I cannot be present, I am with you in spirit. I want to express my sincere joy, pride, and gratitude for this enormously important award. I could not have been more surprised to receive an email from Executive Director Janet Marling a couple of months ago to let me know that I had been chosen to receive the Bonita C. Jacobs Champion Award. I was shocked, to be honest. I felt so humbled, but also so grateful to the NIST board and colleagues who supported my nomination. I'm especially thankful to Bonita Jacobs for her generosity in establishing this award to recognize the importance of transfer in the lives of so many college students, including my own. As you well know, our colleges and universities still have a long way to go to achieve equitable transfer outcomes. Our research at the University of Washington shows the racial equity gap continues to negatively impact the educational outcomes of students of color. So while higher education media celebrates the transfer of students to Ivy League institutions, we know the transfer pathways that matter most continue to need our attention. Finding ways to facilitate transfer through college and university partnerships that demonstrate they value transfer students and are committed to removing barriers to their success is so critical. The NIST mission statement that says we want transfer and transitioning students to succeed is so true. Our shared commitment through NIST and our professional work to improve the lives of transfer students is imperative to the success of all higher education. I also want to thank colleagues who have supported me throughout my career. I would not be receiving this award without you, and I want all of you to know how deeply grateful I am to each and every one of you. I am especially proud of Eboni Zamani-Gallaher, who is receiving the Transfer Champion Catalyst Award today. Eboni is my doctoral graduate, and I hold such warm feelings and thoughts about her. I'm so happy for her. I also want to thank my University of Washington colleagues who have worked so hard to understand what makes high-performing transfer partnerships so important to underserved students. I am blessed to have such talented colleagues who are so committed to the transfer function. So while I will miss this important meeting, please know that I will be thinking about you. And again, I am so grateful to NIST and for so many of you who do such great work for transfer. Have a wonderful meeting.
Congratulations, Dr. Bragg. Now I have the pleasure of introducing our Transfer Champion Catalyst winners. And these are exceptional people who continue to fight and push for what we call transfer student justice. The Catalyst Award recognizes mid-career professionals who are game changers in the transfer field and who have worked overtime to make a significant impact at the institutional, regional, and/or state levels. Awardees demonstrate evidence of leadership, appropriate risk-taking, and disrupting the status quo, yes, along with using relevant research and theoretical frameworks to develop programs and services for transfer students. They ensure the sustainability of initiatives by developing, staff, and using data to make improvements. If I can ask our first awardee to step forward. Eboni M. Zamani-Gallaher is the Associate Dean of the Graduate School at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, where she also serves as a professor in education policy, organization, and leadership, and is the director of the Office for Community College Research and Leadership. Her leadership has been instrumental across the country in ensuring access and success for students of color transferring into our universities. Congratulations, Eboni. Our next awardee is John Fink. John Fink is a Senior Research Associate for the Community College Research Center, CCRC, at Teachers College in Columbia University. John's work over the last several years has been focused on transfer students, and he's been author and a part of many of our national research teams to engage in transfer success. He's also a pretty new father, and I think one of the things that I heard him say today is he can sleep 8 hours a day now, as opposed to every 2 hours. Congratulations, John.
Appreciate it.
Our next awardee is someone who is near and dear to my heart, a very good friend who over the course of many years we have worked tirelessly together to increase access and opportunities for students. Paulina Palomino is the Dean of Student Services at East LA College, where she is an essential part of increasing partnerships between 2- and 4-year institutions in Southern California. Prior to her work as the Dean, she was a Transfer Center coordinator responsible for ensuring access and success for all students who come through the college. Congratulations, Paulina. Our next awardee is Russell Baker, who serves as the Vice President for Academic Affairs at Ivy Tech Community College and has been instrumental in the work that they do in transferring students to universities. Russell. Congratulations, Russell. Well, I wouldn't say that I'm Alicia. Did you get it? Alicia Keys? Okay. So I'm not going to bring the pianos, any of that. Let's move on. And you don't want to hear me sing. So the Transfer Champion Rising Star Award recognizes individuals who are making significant contributions in the early stages of their careers, creating or improving programming that is responsive to the specific transfer student population and shows evidence of success. These individuals are aware of best practices and theoretical frameworks, as well as the need to assess their efforts and use the data to improve programming. They use their strong communication and collaborative skills to educate others on their campus about transfer students and are not afraid to challenge the status quo. Our first awardee, Crystal Flowers, is a transfer coordinator and admissions specialist at Florida A&M University, where she is also an award-winning student life skills instructor. Congratulations, Crystal. Jason Dodge is the University of Central Florida's Director of Transfer and Transition Services and serves to help students make their way from and through the university. Congratulations, Jason. Ask for forgiveness first. Our next awardee is Robert Charlebois. Is that correct? Charlebois is a transfer coordinator for academic advising and transfer services at the University of South Alabama. Congratulations. The 2019 Barbara K. Townsend Dissertation of the Year Award goes to Laura W. Yavitz, PhD, for her study, Vertical Transfer and Baccalaureate Completion for Adult Community College Students, Milestones and Momentum, Points That Matter. Congratulations, Laura. And now for the heart and soul of what we do and why we do it. It's always exciting to honor students as they make their journey from community college to university. So we are happy to honor our student ambassadors. Giovanni J. Francis is a junior majoring in industrial design at Appalachian State University. Congratulations, Jay. Jennifer Hernandez is a senior English major at the University of Illinois, Chicago. Bianca Hill is a December 2018 graduate in anthropology and is now an admissions counselor at Baylor University. And Taylor Smith is a junior majoring in international studies at Spelman College and will be on the job market in about a year. I say that because she was in our session and that kind of came out, so. All of us at NIST are extremely excited, honored, and proud to have had the opportunity to share with you our award winners, our students, and recognizing all of the important work that we all do. So, welcome to a great conference. Thank you again for your time, and I'll turn it back over to Janet.